What's up guys, it's me Chris here, and today I have a great unboxing for you. After a long-waited arrival, I finally got a package from Astro Gaming.
Now I ordered this headset system and stand, I believe, is also in here. I ordered this whole package late March. It just got here last week, but I'm just unboxing it now because I've been away for a week, for the past week. But after finally getting it, I figured something I'd want to unbox in front of everybody. So let's just break the seal on the box, and we'll see exactly what they include inside. So for those of you who don't know, Astro Gaming is one of the biggest headset makers for video games, for like Xbox, PS3, video games in general. Really, they are now the official headset maker of the MLG. So in here we just have some packaging info. We have a thank you for buying Astro Gaming card, where you can just register your stuff. And then in here, what we have are some speaker tags, which we'll open in just a second. They're on a separate little box. Just got some nice air, packaged air. Also in here we have the stand. It doesn't seem like it comes in any specific box, but this is just a stand to hold your headset on. So I got that as well. I'm surprised it doesn't come in its own separate box, but it's no big deal. Then here we have what looks like the mix amp. Yep, we'll open that in just a minute. And then down along the bottom here, we also have quite a large box. It's about the size of a PS3 and Xbox 360 box. Not box, but the console itself. We have the Astro A40 gaming headset in white. So, put that stuff off to the side. And just one more thing in the bottom. Just a little advertisement about the A40's headset.
Alright guys, so now let's check to see exactly what we got in the box, and just take a closer look and an unboxing of every individual item. So, first, let's open up the headset. Yeah, let's do the headset and then the mix amp and the speaker tag. Actually, let's do the speaker tags first. Now that I'm changing my mind. So, no special edition speaker tags. You can get the Metal Gear Solid tags and all that kind of thing, but I figured I'd just stick with the original kind and not do anything like MLG or anything like that. So, just open this up here, and as you can see, we have the Astro Gaming speaker tags that just clamp right onto the sides, which I will show you in a second, of the headset. And that one, of course, you can see is for where you want to use your microphone, and then the other two are just for each side if you don't want to use it. So I'll put those off to the side here. We'll get back to those when I actually open the headset. And yeah, here's the headset box itself. We'll just crack open this packaging. You can see that the box is very, very nice. The whole thing is very, looks kind of like we got continents inscribed here, some figures, Astro Gaming on the bottom. On the side, we don't really have much, and on the back, just the Astro A. On the side over here, we have a little bit more of the continents, and that's about it. So, let's turn it like this, and open this up. So, this lifts right off, and there we have the headphone case. So, just by seeing this case, these things are going to be absolutely massive. Now, these are the A40s, and here's the little instruction manual and whatnot in here. But yeah, with the A40s, they are a little bit bigger. Well, they're much bigger than your average headset. But as far as video game headsets go, they're not too much bigger. But they are, they're definitely bigger than the new Astro A40 gaming headset. But I got these mostly just because I'm not going to be using these headphones outside of the house, and they're just going to be strictly for video games, so I want to get the best of the best. So we open up the case here. As you can see, here we have the headset itself with several other accessories. I'll put this off to the side for a minute. Here we have some sort of cable. I can't really tell inside here. We have several cables. Here's the microphone that just plugs into the side, either side of the gaming headset that you want. You can go into here or into that side as well. So you can adjust the headset to your liking. and have whichever side you want to use the microphone with, which I find is very nice. Then also in here you have some extra protection, it looks like, for the headset. Put that off to the side. And now let's move you guys over to the mix amp unboxing. Alright guys, so here's the next part of the unboxing. We have the mix amp, which is part of the package that I bought. Comes with the headset itself as well as this mix amp. And the cool thing about this mix amp is that it allows you to do much more with the audio, including like adjusting the bass, all the inputs that you need to get to the console itself. And in my opinion, it's just like a really necessary buy for anybody who's looking to get a headset from Astro Gaming. So as you can see, the packaging is very similar to the headset. We have the A on the back. On the sides we just have a little bit of design. On the front we have a character, it looks like, and on the other side we don't really have that much. But as you can see, I had adjusted a couple things on my desk already, and here we have the Astro Gaming headset as well as the Astro Gaming headset stand. So that's just hanging out there, and that's going to look very nice on my desk. Okay, now we can just crack this seal. Alright guys, so now that I got through that seal, let's just open it up. So the first thing that we have is the mix amp instruction guide. We have one for the headset and one for the mix amp. So then the next thing we have is just a quick start guide, how to set everything up, all that kind of thing. And then we have bundles of cables, it looks like. I mean, geez, here we have USB cable, USB to mini USB. And here we have microphone, 3.5mm, headset jack. Looks like we have a splitter. We also have another 3.5mm jack. And I could be wrong with these cables, guys, so don't go leaving comments being like, oh no, that wasn't the right thing. Here we have the component or composite audio jacks, and that's it for that part. Alright guys, now after trying to get this piece of the box out, I finally realized that you don't actually do that. You flip it over, and this is what you have. Here is the mix amp itself, and as you can see, contents, we have all the different cables listed there. So let's just take the mix amp out. There we have it. So you don't actually have to take this part out, guys. That was just me being stupid. So yeah, if you get a headset and mix amp, don't try and take that side out like I just did. Anyways, here's the mix amp itself. It's a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be pretty heavy, but it turns out it's actually quite light. So in here, in the back, you can just unplug this part. We have the two several audio cables right here, which I believe is for attaching other headsets in case you want to have other people be able to listen to the game with the mix amp involved. And then here, I know you guys can't read this, but it says headset and it says controller. So that's just for plugging in when you want to use the mic and the headset while playing the video games. So let's just take this plastic seal off the top of here and almost break it at the same time. But anyways, so here we go. We got the plastic off. Still no damage, luckily. And then here's just the volume itself. So you have the volume control here, and then you have the game voice adjuster. So I'm sorry for this really long unboxing, but I hope you enjoyed it. Now check back on to my channel if you want more video game reviews, more unboxings. I'm going to have a ton of stuff coming up very soon related to technology and video games in particular. So also, if you want to see a review regarding the Astro Gaming headset, just leave a comment down in the box or send me a message. So this is me, Chris, here. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed.